Hello, this is Unbrick Me here with a look at the LEGO Star Wars D-0 set number 75278. After building it firsthand and having it in my possession, I can confidently tell you that it is one of the best things from LEGO Star Wars I've ever seen. I love the D-0 robot from The Rise of Skywalker. It is one of the best aspects of that movie, and seeing this in LEGO form really makes me excited. Before we begin this hands-on review of the set, please subscribe to my channel to see more early reviews of sets that actually haven't been even released yet, and I'm gonna make this fly too by attaching it to my drone just like how I did with the LEGO Star Wars Yoda. So if you want to see that, subscribe right now. Now let's get started with the review. First of all, I want to go over some of the functions that the D-0 has. You heard that right, it actually has playable functions, despite it being somewhat of a UCS set even having this little panel. If you turn this bottom knob over here, the head can go down or up. It could kind of go like this. And if you turn this knob at the top, you can make the head spin 360 degrees, which is awesome in my opinion. And speaking of these functions, you can actually notice these pneumatic tubes. Now they don't have air passing through them, that wouldn't really be necessary for this model, but they are a really nice addition to kind of replicate and have that movie accuracy of the actual D-0 model. I do like how it borrows a lot of LEGO Technic mechanisms and a lot of LEGO Technic sort of architecture. Unfortunately, you cannot take it off the little stand over here that goes on the sand, so you can't really like roll it around or anything. But this stand, this little sand piece over here is really nice looking. All these little slopes, you've got the snot pieces, you've got these little triangle pieces. I mean, you have really everything you need here. All the color variety over here is just absolutely on point. Everything is super nice over here with the stand. I don't have any complaints over here. Now let's take a look at the D-0 model itself. For example, in this little wheel over here, unfortunately it does not spin. Well, I mean, it's not really necessary since it's on the stand anyway. But here's the thing, I do really like how it actually uses these pneumatic tubes to kind of wrap these elements around itself to make it a really nice wheel of sorts. These pneumatic tubes are used in this sort of building technique, which I'm sure a lot of mock makers such as Jang Bricks can actually take away from this and really get inspired by this, honestly. If you look at the right side of the D-0, you'll actually notice that it is very nicely detailed. Of course, you've got the green half at the bottom and the white half at the top, and I do really like it. One of the things that I do want to mention is that over here you can actually see a 2x4 brick, studs on the side piece over here kind of seeping through, and you know, it's sand color, but it's supposed to be white, so you know, I would replace it with a white to kind of match the little white color of it. But you know, other than that, you know, I really don't have any complaints with it. It looks very nice, it really does. You know, I do really like how LEGO designers really took their time to actually make this set really unique and really nice. Now I want to take a look at the head. So of course, you know, it can turn because it has these little gears inside, full 360 rotation. But if you take a look at the head itself, guess what these are? No, they're not stickers. This is an actual printed piece. I mean, oh my god. This set does not have any stickers, which is a huge positive. Does not have any stickers except for the little specification plate. And you know, that is a sticker, but only one sticker. And considering that, it's a really great deal in my opinion. Definitely worth every single penny. And the nose over here, you know, the nose print does add a lot of texture to the model. And these three antennas on the back, they're really nice. The back is super detailed, you know, I really appreciate it. The head is just spot on in my opinion. The designers really knew how to handle this model, and I do really like how this model turned out. And now I really want to take a look at the mechanism behind this, how this actually works. So the bottom knob kind of turns this thing, which is attached to an axle, which acts as a cylinder of sorts, like something you'd find in an internal combustion engine. And when you spin it left, you know, the cylinder pushes it upwards, pushing the head down. So that's a really nice sort of mechanism over here that a lot of Technic builders, I think, can learn from this mechanism. I also want to take a look at this little UCS plate and the minifigure. First, let's start with the minifigure. The D-0 is really adorable over here. I do really love this minifigure. I mean, it's such a nice little miniature model of the actual D-0 and just so spot on. I do really like this minifigure. I mean, you can't really move or articulate anything over here, but other than that, like, man, it's just so cool. The stand, I mean, it's not really anything special, but here are the specifications of this little D-0. I mean, it's a custom droid, affiliation resistance, stuff like that. And it's actually quite small. It's only 30 centimeters in height. So here's the question with the model. Is it really worth $70? It really depends on what you think $70 is worth to you. For me personally, yes, it is worth it simply because 1. No stickers besides the UCS plate. 2. It's got awesome mechanisms over here with the head turning and stuff. It's got printed pieces. It's got all unique elements. It's very movie accurate. It's a very nice displayable piece, even though it says 10 and up over here in the box. It is definitely something that a lot of adult fans of LEGO should buy. And even though it is 519 pieces, and it's well above the 10 cent per piece price point, I don't think that really matters with this set, especially since it is a LEGO Star Wars set. Now, with LEGO Star Wars sets, it is a licensed set, so LEGO does have to pay license agreement fees and stuff like that. That does add to the price too. But just because it has all these pneumatic tubes, no printed elements, the designers really took their time and effort to design the wheel and such over here on the model. Yes, it is 100% worth the $70. Also, you may be asking, how did I get this set so early? I mean, surely LEGO didn't send a set early to a channel that only has 2.6 thousand subscribers. Well, I'm gonna reveal the secret to you. I got it at Target. Yeah, you heard that right. Even though it's not sold on LEGO.com yet, you can get it at Target right now. Now, your Target, and it really depends on the location of the Target. My Target actually did have these early sets. Your Target may not have these early, so here's what I'd recommend you do. Call all the different Targets and ask if they have this particular model. Also, give the DPCI number to the Target employee over the phone. Here's the DPCI number on the screen. Tell them if they have this item number right here, and they'll just say yes or no, and they can point you in the right direction. Subscribe to my channel right now to see this D-0 fly. Yes, I will actually attach it to the drone. Whenever that video comes out, I'll have a card linked over here, so make sure you check that out. Stay on the lookout for that. And this is Yarn Brick Me here, and I'll see you in the next one.